Man, predictions. What you thinking, man? How this gonna end? How will this go and how will it end?
Wow, this is a tough one, but at the end of the day, I'm a Wilder fan, and I'm gonna have to rock. I'm gonna have to rock with my boy by KO. I'm thinking, middle to late rounds that he'll get the stoppage. Eventually, that right hand is going to touch him, and he may survive one, he may survive two, but how many can he survive? So it's just a matter of that. Like I said, we seen Tyson Fury drop by Steve Cunningham. I'm not saying he don't got a chin, because I do think he has a chin, but we know what this right hand can do. You know what I mean? So
yeah, multiply like Steve Cunningham's right hand by like
why you gotta go there?
30. Multiply that by like 35. That's what it's gonna look like whenever Wilder gets hit, but he ain't gonna get up.
Oh God, why? He said multiply Steve Cunningham right hand by 30 times, and then that's gonna be one bronze bomber right there.
Exactly.
Yeah, so and that's not guaranteeing anything, but that's just something that, I saw to say with Dag, that guy, he planted him. It wasn't like a flash. He put him on his butt cheeks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like I say, that's my feelings on that one, and mid to late round stoppage by, Deontay Wilder.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with straight up knockout by probably like round 7 or something.
Round 7.
Because I feel like, first of all, people got to understand that Tyson Fury, he is a good, elusive boxer, but he still hasn't faced nobody like Wilder. He hasn't been touched by anybody like Wilder. They have to understand that the Klitschko fight was a whole different type of fight. Yeah. He was fighting a superior technical fighter. Now, Tyson Fury, he gave him a different look. And he did what he had to do against that technical fighter because he didn't know how to step out of his realm. Wilder knows how to step out of his realm. That's all he does is step out of his realm. He's not jab, holding like Klitschko.
No,
he's here. He's here. He's there. Yeah. That right hand is somewhere, but it's going to land. And I think that Tyson Fury, out of his, his 27 fights, he ain't faced nobody like that. He hasn't faced a style like that. And I think that's, I can't say it's his downfall because there's nobody to fight like that, Right. But him being this big target, I feel like it's definitely going to be a lot easier for him to land on him than it was for Wilder to land on Luis Ortiz. Because, Luis Ortiz was kind of compact, could kind of get in and out, don't have the same type of movement that Tyson Fury has. But, and something about Luis Ortiz just seemed a little bit more intimidating to Tyson Fury, man. You know what I mean? Like,
you mean
when he fought Wilder?
You mean Ortiz being more intimidating?
Yeah, he's more intimidating. Yeah, he's more intimidating. That's why it just seemed like I felt like he did have the more of a chance to knock Wilder out than Tyson Fury had to even come close to beating Wilder.
Yeah, because Tyson Fury, he might not get hit, but he comes off as a goofy, big goofy guy.
I know things change when you get in the ring, but even his energy in the ring is still not intimidating.
It's not, even when he's winning fights and they showing his highlights, it's still like funny. You know what I'm saying?
It might be frustrating. A box can be frustrating, but he can't be always intimidating. You know what I mean? Like Calzaghe, he was frustrating to me. He didn't seem intimidating.
Yeah, exactly. That's a very, very good point. Exactly. He wasn't the guy who had you shaking. You thinking, man, this dude throw 100 punches around. I'm gonna have to deal with something, but I'm not scared of him at all. I'm not. There's no fear. Exactly.
It's like bees come at you, but Wilder, fighting Luis Ortiz, that was more like a pit bull coming at you, So I just think that right there, Wilder, he does have that edge in the mental battle. He's not going to be intimidated by anything he brings as far as like his power or strength. He's more going to be focused on him trying to box him. And I think this is going to kind of play in his favor where Wilder's going to be Fury in this fight and Fury is going to be Klitschko. He's the closest thing to being more of a textbook fighter. So Wilder's going to step out of that realm and kind of give him a different look. Same way he gave Klitschko a different look. And that's when that right hand's going to knock his ass out, man.
if I was Tyson Fury, I wouldn't be trying to really necessarily box with him. Well, definitely not at a distance. I would try to make it a kind of tight fight and put that weight on him and weigh him down and do some different things that.
You think he got inside game like that?
He might not have, but that's safer than staying in the firing range.
you said there, you gotta do something.
Yeah, I mean, because we know that right hand is most dangerous fully extended. So you stand anywhere out in that realm, it's not safe. You know what I mean? So I mean, at least in the inside, you could smother him, you could tie him up, you could do some things, but at least the first half, maybe try to, weigh him down, putting that weight on him. That's the main thing to weigh him. He's small, heavyweight, got them little legs, put that weight on him and weigh him out that way. I mean, he got to work every angle. He got to work every angle. The boxing ain't gonna be enough.
You think inside game's gonna benefit him more than Wood Wilder? It might, right?
Yeah, I mean it would benefit him. Yeah, because I think because of the size, the mass. You know what I mean? Just that mass. I mean, he's a big man. Legs, middle, head, arms. So just, I mean, that's a lot to deal with. That's a lot of mass to deal with. You know what I mean? Laying on you, grabbing on you, holding you.
Yeah, I can definitely. I'll definitely can say that it would benefit him more just laying and, trying to do a little bit inside, roughing him up because, like we say, Wilder, his most danger is when his punches are fully extended.
But let's not forget that damn uppercut. That's what Victor Ortiz. I mean, but that's the chance you take with the inside game. You know what I mean? Yeah. So do you want the short range, or do you want the short range weapon?
Yeah,
or
you want to get knocked
range?
out from long range or from short. Yeah,
short range. You want the sniper rifle? How you want it?
How you want it?
The 45 or the 50 cal? What you want? So, it's just he's gonna have to get in there and be able to make those decisions on the fly. And I'm using. They both got to think in there, and you know what I mean. This ain't.
It's definitely gonna be like a thinking fight.
Yeah, this ain't a fight they can just come out winging. They had to be thinking in there.
Yeah, because neither one of them can really predict their moves. I mean, like this ain't really like classic boxer versus puncher. Nah. This is like windmill versus
Erky jerk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but like I say, man, even the more we talked about it and brought out different points, is definitely making it, something I want to watch. It's nothing I'm anticipating or like, yo, this is what I've been waiting for. No, not at all. I mean, I love All Access. I love the press conferences and stuff. And not that it gets me hyped for the fight. I just like seeing the backstory and different angles and, because I'm picking stuff out of all that stuff, So, but this one didn't reel me in, And the only other ones that didn't really reel me in was two Spanish fighters. I forget which All Access that was, but it was all in caption and that kind of term. But other than that, I'm usually, I really like them. But this one, I watched it. I wasn't compelled to watch it though.
Yeah, to me, it could have been one episode because like that was the thing I said after I watched it that late night. I was just sitting up watching. I was like, I want to see more of what they're going to do and, what they're doing in training. I see Tyson Fury, he got Freddie Roach in there, to kind of help out with some things, but I wasn't really getting that feel. Like you can tell like when they're working, the camera's not on, but like I was getting the feel like they knew the camera was on every time.
Minute, it was showtime.
It was showtime all day.
And even with like some of even the more personal moments and stuff, it's like showtime. It's like, I'm a man, I'm a father. That's 24/7. I don't really have to show that to make people feel a certain way. It was just everything. I agree with that, and it was just like, 3, 2, 1, cut. You know what I'm saying? Action. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wanted to see some moments. Get them,
natural,
get them alone. What are they thinking right now? I mean, we know that, like we said, a lot of the little things they're putting on the press conferences to show, but we still want to see what's on. We want to hear what's really on their mind. What's that weight really like?
And the thing, just real quick, if Floyd really spoiled us with the, the 24/7s and All Access stuff, because, those were his shows, and he's a showman. He loves it. You know what I mean? So we got just top-notch quality for boxing fans. Some people would think it was stupid, but from, boxing fans, we really got to see, different sides of Floyd and him open up and talk about different things that some of us didn't know about. See, the relationship with his mother. We never really knew about the relationship he had with his mom.
Right.
Relationship with his father, even though we knew something about it, we actually seen it explode on camera.
Seen him,
We seen, Floyd Mayweather, talk about how he feels about his mother and his father. Just a lot of different things that was compelling for, Mayweather fans and boxing fans to just see that backside to the fighters. I mean, everybody's not a Floyd Mayweather, and everybody don't really, they told Floyd Mayweather, whatever, it's your call. You know what I mean? He came in there and took over. So, it was probably real comfortable settings for him, and he made the call on everything that he wanted or whatever. But I think he spoiled us at, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, because now everybody kind of want to do that same thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're not that interested. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're not that interested yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You, like I say, you want to get inside a fighter's mind who's undefeated, never been knocked down, who's accumulated all this money, who's in the news. That's interesting. I mean, in the news for good or bad, people still kind of want to, get into his mind. Even the people that hate him want to see what he's thinking about. Let me see, so they can hate on him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. And that's what made that interesting, whenever you see, because like that is Floyd's character, he plays it well. Money Mayweather, but like with the Bronze Bomber and Gypsy King, we want to see something a little bit different than that because they're not flashy.
Yeah.
They're not flashy. They're just two big guys that we want to see fight.
And let me tell you another thing too, with Deontay Wilder. I love him to death, like I said, I'm a big fan, but he was out there with the guns. I wouldn't feel safe out there with him. Did you see that scene?
Which scene?
Was it the All Access when I think he had the report out there and he was showing him his guns. He had a rocket launcher in his hand, Deontay Wilder. And then he went in his dip in his waist and pulled out like a 50 caliber, but he was just just waving at the dude. I don't play with guns like that.
No,
you know what I mean? He got a rocket launcher in his hand and pull out another gun like, yeah, man, we be shooting all the time. You know what I mean?
No.
I was like, dude, please don't blow nobody. You got a damn rocket launcher. What are you doing, man?
Man, you make it sound like a Looney Tunes cartoons. I'm old, like a.
It was the weirdest thing. I'm like, what is he holding? He got a damn rocket launcher. What? I mean, it was just a cylinder. You put the thing you see in war. He got it in his hand like it's a damn.
Yeah. I must have missed that. That just lets you know. I got up a couple of times in there.
So I mean, but that could have been because everybody got their versions of. The coverage of this fight. So that could have been another thing. Because I was watching all that stuff. It could have been, on another excerpt of a show covering it or whatever. But it was one scene where, I guess he's a gun level. But the way he had a 50 caliber in his waist.
Was a rocket launcher loaded too, right?
I don't know. He just had it in one hand. Yeah. And the way he pulled the 50 caliber out his waistline, like, he was in the streets somewhere. I'm thinking, dude, that thing need to be in the holster. It's huge. Why are you? I didn't feel safe.
Not a holster. It was just in his.
In the middle. He put it up right here. Nobody got a holster right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look at this.
Wow.
But that goes back to it was 3, 2, 1, action.
Yeah. Go back to action.
I'm ready.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Right.
So I mean, it's all good. It's all good for TV. I'm not bashing him, but the dude who was interviewing him, I feel bad for him because I'd have been a little nervous because I mean
that thing could have gone.
Yeah,
off.
What? A 50 caliber ain't that's your arm or your leg. That ain't nah. So he just got it all cavalier, waving it around. I said, "Oh God!" You know what I'm saying? He already knocked out the damn
the mascot.
Yeah, the mascot. Yeah, that's all he need to do is shoot somebody with a rocket launcher.
Or shoot himself, man. Come on, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. They just sometimes when they try to play into the camera too much, it just don't work. It just don't work.
I mean, and the thing about Floyd, he was a natural for it. Everybody's not a natural.
Yeah.
He was a natural for working the camera. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, man. That's just funny, man. The rocket launcher.
Yeah, dude, I swear, I wish I could find it right now so you can see it. Yeah,
okay.
dude, yes.
Yes, you got to send that to me because I don't know if it was that all access, but yeah, man. As far as our prediction, man, yeah, definitely got to pick Wilder by mid round, like knockout. And I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, man. I think that Fury is gonna score a few rounds. I think he's gonna get his boxing in. But like I said, he's just so much of a big target that right hand's gonna land eventually. And they're going over techniques. They're going over training. They're going over that thing over and over. They're not just going to depend on the right hand, hopefully, but they're trying other things too.
Right.
So I know eventually it's going to land, man.
Another interesting thing too, and is like, I'm sure I know they had sparring partners, but who do you really get to emulate Tyson Fury? Well, who does he really get to emulate? Deontay Wilder,
right.
You know what I mean? It'd be interesting to see what type of sparring work that they did have because, like you say, both of these guys got interesting styles and
like,
body styles.
Yeah. You don't really have like a set style that they're going to bring to the table. Like Wilder doesn't really throw it the same way he always does, and Fury's not boxing the same way he always does, So that's going to be interesting, man.